This season's been so disappointing. And the reason I say it is not because we have a 4-6 record. It's because this season, this team that was so stellar with most, not all, but most of the same players that went to the Super Bowl. Now we look like the Bengals of old. Yeah. Where we never could win a fucking game or when it mattered.
I just don't understand it. Because it was...
You know what I don't understand is why I get so emotionally attached to this.
I mean...
Because I'm not playing... I'm not Joe Burrow. Like, that motherfucker, I think he cares less than I do. I try to keep my shit under control, but I can't. But you know what I mean? Like, I feel like him and Jamar and all of them are like, you know what? This is just a game. Who cares? And you're not playing, Tom. Like, I'm not playing at all. They are. They're the ones getting rushed by a fucking massive motherfucker who's 4 times my size and would crush me if I even looked at him wrong.
But I agree, though. I mean,
I get emotionally. But that's the sad thing. I watch all football. Like, I love football. So I watch all games. Any game that I can watch on Saturday and Sundays, I watch. Unless I'm too drunk and I fall asleep. But I watch them, and I have more enjoyment out of football when I'm not watching a Bengals game.
Well, yeah.
When I'm watching a Bengals game, I'm stressed as fuck. My fucking blood pressure's going through the roof. My heart's beating on my chest. I'm like, oh no! Especially that what sucks with a football game is when fucking somebody goes, you get a bomb down. The receiver's beating the corner. He catches it. Boom! Shakes him off. Runs for 10 more yards to get in the end zone. Touchdown. Holding offense. And you're like, no! No! Your joy was here.
Yeah.
Not no more. Yeah. Now up here is anger and hatred. And then you go 2 more plays because that was a second down. So it's repeat second down. First and 15. No, first and 20 because it's holding. And then you got to punt because it's now 4th and 16. You lost more yards somehow in this place. That's the terribleness of being a fan who loves it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you're like, yes! We're gonna win this fucking thing too! Oh my god! Within 5 seconds. Yeah. Within a celebration, and you see them go look at the ref, and you hear holding offense number 52. Repeat second down. You're like, fuck! Oh, it's terrible.
Like instantaneous.
As
soon as that flag.
It's so crazy. But it's the only time I have that feeling of joy to hate. Joy to hate. That fast.
No, it's understandable though. Like, I don't know why, but everybody can relate to it, especially sports fans.
But as a football fan, I'll see the exact same thing: a bomb, and it's some crazy. I'm like, oh my god, that's badass! And they're like, holding number 63, repeat third down. I'm like, that sucks for them. Like, fuck, let's see what they do next.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't. If only they had that, they might have won this. Yeah, that sucks. Great game, though. Great game. But as a Bengals fan, I'm like, what the fuck? Terrible game. What is happening?
If only you could
channel that energy into that. I can't.
Be like, serenity now.
Yeah, serenity now. I can't, though. I get so mad. What
are you doing?
I'm like, what is happening? I'm like, why are they doing this?
Oh, that was the best part, though, of that. The only thing that I can remember enjoying now from the Baltimore game was they were panning the crowd and it's guys going crazy and you can hear shit and you clearly hear this guy on national television.
It was in Cincinnati, right?
No, it was in Baltimore.
Oh, I can't remember where we played them the first time because the first game we watched together.
Yeah, but no, it was in Baltimore, and this Ravens fan's losing his shit, and he's like, "What are you doing? You're looking like a bunch of assholes out here." And you hear him just clear as a bell.
That's crazy. That's hilarious.
I was like, that's awesome because we were winning at the time. I was like, yeah.
But then the tables turn, and then you're like, we're looking like a bunch of assholes.
So God damn it. Because I was like, why? I understood why they went for 2. But why go for 2?
I would have said fuck it and took my chance. Especially.
I mean, I understand.
If the offense. I mean, what did the offense apparently sound like they were cooking? Because it was a high score game. There was no defense on either side.
No.
So I would have took the chance of saying, I hope to God we get the first ball.
Yeah.
And we'll just march down and score. And we score, we win.
I know.
So I would have took it over.
He just wanted to win it in regulation.
I get it. I
do get it, but
especially against Baltimore.
At Baltimore.
At Baltimore. And it would have been we'd have been 5-5.
Yeah.
And I get it, but I don't agree with it because I think there's times when you do go for it and other times when you don't. If the entire game you could not score on them up until a certain point and then you were able to, then I get, well, we may not be able to score on them again in overtime. So fuck it, let's try to do it now. I get that. But if you got Joey B and Jamar, and sounds like they had a hell of a game.
It was a hell of a game because he threw for like 5 touchdowns or some shit, and Jamar had like outrageous yards.
So that right there, I've been like, fuck it, let's kick the extra point. Hopefully we get the ball first, and if we do, you guys make magic happen, like you've been doing all game,
yeah.
And then we're gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I personally would take an overtime. But you got coaches who don't ever do that. Like Dan Campbell for the Detroit Lions. This guy, dude, 4th and 55. Go for it.
Well,
go for it. You're like, what?
Oh, shit. But that was like the Commanders versus us. We couldn't stop them then either.
We couldn't stop them. But in their defense, all their 4th downs were short yards. So it was like 1.5 yards, 2 yards. Maybe even 5. But it was short yards.
Oh, man, but that sounds like me playing Madden. Go for it.
I mean, that's what he does, dude. And honestly, I think Detroit is the team that's going to the Super Bowl in the NFC. I think they're the best team in... Honestly, I think what's going to happen, and part of me wants to see it, but the other part of me just makes me sick to my stomach to think that it might happen, is that I think Chiefs might go a 3-peat undefeated. They're undefeated as 8-0 right now. Or 9-0. Is it 8-0? Yeah.
Yeah, something.
It's either 8 or 9. I can't remember what week we're in. But nonetheless, what's crazy about them is they have not been blowing people out of the water. They haven't been they beat us by 1 point.
Yes.
They still beat us.
Yeah. 1
point. Doesn't matter. I think that's how they're going to do it the entire fucking time. I think they're going to fucking make these close games and somehow... Some fucking how, Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes are going to do something that's insane. You're like, what is going on? Why can nobody stop these fucks? What is happening? Does Connor Stallions work on their team now? Like, I don't get it.
But OSU 2002, that season when they won the national title was the same fucking way. They barely squeaked out victories every fucking time. And they went and they won.
But they knew how to do it. And that's why I fear like Kansas City doing it. And I've been here because I haven't been seeing many Chiefs games because they haven't been showing them on fucking TV.
Well, because they don't want to see all the refs.
I've been seeing I've seen more Dallas games this season than I have except
Tom,
since
America's
the 90s.
team. America's team.
Yeah, but it wasn't even this much. I didn't see him this much. Like, Jesus Christ. It seems like every Sunday at 4 o'clock, there's a goddamn Cowboys game. You know? It's like, fuck. I get it on Thanksgiving.
It's 1 o'clock there.
I get it on Thanksgiving. I get it.
Cowboys versus the Indians.
Well, I don't know about that because there's no team. Unless it's Redskins. But that team don't exist no more.
Chiefs are Indians.
Oh, they are. Yeah, you're right. I guess they could do that. Native Americans would, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, fucking, I think it's going to be crazy. Cincinnati, we're not making it to the playoffs.
No, we're not.
We got to play Chargers, which I'm scared of that game. We got to play fucking Pittsburgh twice.
Yeah.
Scared of both of those games. Got to play...
Not many more.
Well, Titans. Titans will win that one. We'll beat the Titans.
You think we will?
I think so.
I don't know.
Titans, we will. Titans suck this year, bro. Like, fucking, they are terrible.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking, they're not as bad. Like, we'll be able to put numbers up. You seen what we did against
Baltimore?
Not Baltimore, Raiders.
Oh, I mean,
against the Raiders, because Raiders are in the same boat. Raiders ain't even as bad as Titans.
Oh shit! Okay.
We still got to play the Browns still.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I mean, we haven't really played division games.
No.
Up until the last fucking 10 games.
Yeah, we've only played one of the teams twice so far.
Yeah, so here's what it is. I think this is okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 games left. We're sitting at 4 and 6.
If we're gonna go anywhere, we got to win out.
I don't know about Bengals and I don't know about Chargers. I don't know about that game. I think it's possible we win not the first Steelers game. I think they beat us at home because that seems to be a trend. As people beat us at home. We will beat the Cowboys at home because the Cowboys suck at home. And Bengals are good on the road.
Yeah.
We might win that one. So there, I think, I don't know that one. I think 1-1 right now. Titans will win, so we'll be 2-1 on that.
Oh, so maybe by then we'll be 500.
Browns, we'll definitely beat the Browns. We didn't beat the brakes off them, but we beat them. I think we'll win that game. So that's 3-1.
Oh, we might have some hope.
We might. Broncos, I think we win that one. Honestly, we might win out after the Steelers game. After these next 2 weeks, we could very win out, in my opinion. Because we can beat the Cowboys at home, at their home.
Yeah.
We can beat the Titans at their home. We can beat the Browns at our home. That may be our first win at home. Is when we beat the Browns. Because they're a mess up there right now. So I think we can beat them. But it is a tough game because it's fucking divisional. But whatever. Broncos, they're again another, I don't know. How good are the Broncos what's their record? It's not showing it. Fucking,
I'll check. I got an app. It should show it really quickly.
Oh, but nonetheless, fucking, we could win out after that because I think, and I think we will beat the Steelers in Pittsburgh. I really think so because that's the last game. They're gonna be playing their asses off in that game, and at that time, Pittsburgh may have clinched a playoff spot already because they may win the goddamn.
Broncos are 5-5.
Yeah, so they're just as good as us in reality.
Yeah.
So that game, that game could be the only potential I see us losing during that time. Because again,
after the first Steelers game.
So that's 2 weeks. So I don't know what's going to happen with Chargers. I think that can go either way. It's going to be a close game. Go either way. I think we'll lose playing Steelers at home.
Yeah. And
then after that, I think we'll win. And Broncos may be the only game that we lose during that time. We win out. But I think we have a shot at beating them. So I think that's a 50-50 game, and the rest we're going to win. Because the Pittsburgh, like I said, at the end of the day, that's the last game of the season for Pittsburgh. And for us. So fucking Pittsburgh right now, they're 7-2. You know, they're going to either A, win the division, playoff spot, right there clinched. They won't play their starters that game. Yeah. We will, because that would be our wild card to get the fucking wild card. So we could win that game.
So we might have hope.
We might have hope. I did not. After looking at the schedule, we might. But you never know. You know how Cincinnati does.
Yeah, unfortunately. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if I can really say we're going to flat out win. Because it depends on who shows up.
It depends. But I think with shitty teams, we always show up with shitty teams. Because we outscore them.
I hope to God we show up for shitty teams.
But if you look at it, the only shitty team that's beat us this season has been New England. It was like second game or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. No, it would have been the first game.
Was it first? I can't remember. But they beat us, and they sucked balls this week. But Cincinnati always is a slow starter.
Yeah.
So I chalked that one up to fucking
tradition.
But you know, fucking, we blew out the Raiders. We beat the fuck out of I have to look at the fucking schedule. I can't remember now. Yeah. Our 4 wins is Raiders.
I don't remember. Did we play Browns already?
Yeah, Browns. That's the second one. Raiders, Browns. We'll click real quick if it'll fucking work. Of course. There it goes. Fuck it. Motherfucker. Yeah, Raiders, Browns, Giants, Panthers. Those are our 4 wins. And those all suck. Like, all of them guys suck. Really bad. So, against fucking Titans, we'll destroy the Titans. It's just because they'll put up, Joey B may have 7 touchdowns that game.
Maybe.
It's possible.
Yeah.
He put 5 up against Baltimore?
And still lost.
Still lost? Which is fucked up.
Yeah.
But it's the same way against, he had fucking...
I mean, Kansas...
5 or 6 touchdowns against someone else not too long ago. And they still fucking lost. Can't remember. Kansas City had like 3 or 4 that game, I think. Wasn't it? It was a high-scoring game.
It was close because they lost by 1 point.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I watch this team, it really gets me on edge when I watch this team. Because it's like... It's the defense that we're slacking on. If we had somebody... We had better interior... They could stop the run, we'd be pretty fucking good, I think. And if we had Jesse Bates back, I'm just saying, he's a fucking takeaway machine. Now Trey Henderson's hurt tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, but Sunday.
What happened? What's up?
I don't know. I just heard he was hurt. I don't know. They just said...
I
heard it on the radio. I was listening to him. They were picking, like, over and unders type shit. And they said, Trey is out. They didn't say why. I'm like, what? And instantly I was like, what happened? That's my favorite player. I've mentioned that many times. In fact, I thought when we watched football a couple times, people were like, we got it, Tom. Got it. But he was having a hell of a game. He's having a good
season.
He's a beast.
Yeah. But I wish there was more of them.
I mean, I don't know what happened to Sam Hubbard this year. He ain't done shit this year. Fucking, a lot of fucking people haven't really done shit this year. Like I said, I think our interior, the middle of the line, because Hubbard and Henderson are the ends. We need 2 interior. That fucking DJ Reader was there, and he's gone. You know, he got traded. So whatever. What do I know, right? I don't know, bro.